Hey, welcome to Select Arcane. For this video, I decided to take it a little easier, and after my last draft video, I definitely needed it. I decided to pop over to Toys R Us, which actually still exists in Canada, believe it or not, and I picked up some Spirit Untamed blind bags. These guys are so cute, and I kept seeing a lot of American friends of mine buying them at, I think, Walmart, and I decided, I need that. So I picked up a handful, and I took them home to unbox them. The packaging is pretty basic. Actually, when I went to the store, there were a few different options. You could either get like a play set with the characters and some accessories plus the ponies, or the brand new thing where you could just get the ponies in the bags. So I opted for just the bags because they were considerably cheaper. Okay, so I ripped the bag open and fished around inside to find a little catalog. It's kind of like a little pamphlet of all the characters you can get in these blind bags. There's also a chase piece, which is a golden spirit, and the regular spirit kind of looks more like a bay than his usual dun self, so I thought it was kind of interesting. I don't know how rare they are, I guess maybe one per box. So let's see. Butter! Oh, he's cute. I'm actually pretty surprised about the quality of these guys. Like, I don't follow the show or anything. I was a huge fan of the original Spirit movie when I was little. I'd like watch it on repeat all the time with Lilo and Stitch. So I only know like one character in this, and that's Spirit, so don't hate me too much. Next up is Tiller. I can only imagine he plows the fields or something in the show. The quality isn't as good. They're a little stained, they're a little dirty, but nothing some primer and paint won't fix. Alright, next in line. Oh my gosh, the Spirit Chase piece. Wow. Assuming that there's only one per box, and the box contains, I don't know, like 15 ponies? That's pretty impressive. I'm proud of myself, giving myself a pat on the back. This one will definitely not be customized, just because it's rare. Now for something completely different. I did not know this was a thing. I just went to Toys R Us and I saw this. This is some sort of Crystal Empire, My Little Pony, blind box that's color changing. Like, you open up the pony, it's covered in paint, you run it underwater, and it reveals who the character is. I take this mystery pony over to the sink, run her under some cold water, and it actually comes off really quickly. The instructions did warn that this paint will stain your clothes, so I held it very far away from me. And I don't know who this is. I'm a huge My Little Pony fan, closet fan, and I guess this is just some, I don't know, random Crystal Empire citizen. Oh, you thought we were done? No. Surprise! One more. I open this one up, and it's Pepper. I actually have a sheep named Pepper. The Crystal Empire citizen actually comes with a little base. It's like a child's ring, which obviously does not fit me. This isn't just some boring unboxing video. This is going to be an actual customizing video. It's just a little shorter and, a little looser than usual. So first off, I started off with Apoxie. It's a 2-part medium where you mix A and B together 50-50, mix it up really well, and we're going to do some sculpting. I also grabbed some jewelry wire that I accidentally bought. It was during the pandemic and I couldn't go into the store and feel it, so I accidentally got this really bad stuff, so I'm going to use it for this project. I know you saw the video banner art and you know what's up. We're going to make Blossom first, and we're going to start with her little bow using Epoxy 50-50, mixing it up, and sticking 2 small pieces of wire into the bow. That's going to be stabbed into her head later. We're also going to use her little dress as a model for a little saddle pad for the pony, so that will eventually be painted like her dress. What I'm doing right now is I'm giving her bangs. Blossom and the rest of the Powerpuff Girls have really bold bangs, so this pony needs a haircut. Using an X-Acto knife, I just simply slice away at the forelock and try to make it as smooth as possible. I also mushed some epoxy into her face to hide the divots I made and gave her some tail extensions. My priming footage deleted itself. So basically what I did is I did about 5 layers of white gesso. I brushed it on, waited for layers to dry in between, and set aside. What you're seeing here is me fixing the bow that snapped. I really should have used a wire horizontally, but I didn't. So what I did was use a hand drill to manually make a tiny hole, stick a tiny wire, and super glue it together. Next, I lined the 2 wires up, marked where I want the holes on the pony's head, and drilled. Using some super glue, I stabbed the wires back into Blossom's head, and now she has her bow. Next up, I mix Golden Brand acrylics, water it down, and apply to Blossom. I used red, orange, brown, and white to achieve this chestnut color. I did probably 5 or 6 layers just to build up the opacity on her and so that she wouldn't have any brush strokes. I repeated the exact same process with Bubbles and Buttercup. I added saddle pads, added sled accessories, and sanded them when they needed to be. Bubbles ended up getting 2 little bubbles on her tail to match the 2016 art style of her pigtails, and Buttercup got her little hair wings. I'm not really sure what to call it. Bubbles got a layer of yellow, white, red, and brown, and Buttercup got black and brown mixed as their base coats. Each pony got their respective colors: blue for Bubbles, pink for Blossom, and green for Buttercup. They got little back stockings, hooves, and eyes in the Powerpuff Girl style, which is eerily similar to the Spirit Untamed style, by the way. Then they got a generous layer of Liquitex gloss varnish, not cut with any water. I wanted them to be nice and shiny. Here's Blossom beside the Spirit Chase piece. As you can see, I mean, the styles are similar, like it's not terribly far off. These guys were fun. It took about 2 hours in total if I didn't have issues with them. I had problems because it was humid out and they kept falling over and hurting themselves, so they took a little longer than they should have probably, but in the end it was fun. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, you should like and subscribe. If you want to vote on any polls or choose topics for next videos, follow me on Instagram at SelectArcane. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Bye!